afternoon, Northwest. I'm Lillian.
And I'm Riley, and here are your Northwest announcements.
Today there will be a congressional debate team practice in room 246 at 2:30.
Finders Keepers will be hiding pumpkins around the school. If you find one, keep it and turn it in for candy during your lunch on October 30th.
On Thursday, there will be a Lincoln Douglas debate team practice in room 246 at 2:30. Line Crew monthly meeting will be held tomorrow after school. There will be a robotics meeting at 2:30 to 4 in room 124 tomorrow.
Northwest Trick or Treat Night will be held from 5 to 7 on Thursday, October 24th, sponsored by DECA and FBLA. Come stop by with friends and family for a night of fun.
Stuco is hosting a blood drive this Friday. You have to be 16 years or older to sign up and donate. This will be held throughout the span of the school day. Game Club meets on Friday from 2:30 to 4:45 in room 224.
On Monday, FCA meets at 5 to 6:30 in the cafeteria.
Now on to Carter and Sawyer with sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Carter
and Sawyer
with sports. Last Thursday night, the Lions destroyed Parkway Central with a score of 42-0, with touchdowns coming from Cohen Stark with 2, Will Murphy with 2, and 1 from Omar Frazier and Chase Belcher. The varsity soccer boys are hitting their stride at the right time. The youngest squad in the conference by far picked up 2 big wins this week en route to a third-place finish in the Fall Football Classic. The Lions knocked off Fox by a score of 3-1 and beat Bayless 2-1 in the third-place game. For the tournament, Austin Devereaux scored 3 goals, Bailey Smith had 2, and Grant Geatley had 1. The Lions have a couple more home games before districts. We need to pack the stands next Wednesday night for senior night.
Saturday, the boys cross-country teams competed against 28 teams at the Suburban Conference. Mikey Kershaw finished in 6th, earning all teams conference honors. Jackson Judge, Drew Brown, Tyler Brown, and Carson Wilson rounded out the top 5. The Lions finished in 5th in the Yellow Division and 12th overall. In the JV Gold Division, Gabe Cardenas led the Lions to a 3rd-place finish. Gavin Bellani, Ryan Strouser, Max Thomas Perkins, and Will Schreller finished the top 5 for the Lions. Charlie Norman Jenkins finished 5th in the JV Silver Suburban Yellow. The freshman boys finished in 4th place as a team. Hayden Heron, Kenyon Weller, Ryan Schlitting, Carter Newman, and Carter Wilson led the Lions.
Congratulations to Rose Nichols for earning first-team All-Conference with her 3rd-place finish at the Suburban Conference Championships. Rose ran a 20:01, which is the fastest time ran on the course in Northwest history. Haley Boyer and Catery Brown earned freshman All-Conference honors by finishing 4th and 14th. Great job, ladies, and the updated top 10 list is here. Northwest runs again tonight at home against several schools at the Lions' last chance.
Your Lady Lions volleyball team had an amazing Thursday night, honoring their 2 seniors, Cam and Sid, and their wonderful foreign exchange student, Vivi. The ladies swept Clayton. A special shout out to the seniors who has helped build the program for the last 4 years. We cannot imagine a team without them, but know they are off to make an impact in the next chapter.
Early Saturday morning, buses rolled out in Southern Illinois University Carbondale in the Music in Motion Festival. The Spirit of Northwest Marching Band, along with Outstanding Color Guard, earned in the Class C Championship. We are not done yet. This is a call for a huge cheering section next week at the St. Genevieve. We perform at 7:30 in their stadium. It will be cold, so dress warm, bring a blanket, and go band. And now on to Brooklyn with Color Guard.
Brooklyn Bailey, and we are here with
Kai Vogelpool,
and we are talking about Color Guard. So, what is Color Guard?
Color Guard is an expressive form of dance and really putting out what a song or show that the marching band is doing.
Okay, and then Color Guard versus Winter Guard?
So Color Guard is more of a like live music with the band. We're out on the field. Winter Guard is more of a pre-recorded music with indoor by ourselves.
Okay, and then last question, what is your best memory in Color Guard?
My best memory would probably be my turnaround toss solo, getting it the very first time at a competition this season.
Awesome, thank you. I'm Brooklyn Bailey, and we are here with
Dan Durso.
And we are here with your Northwest Brags. Who are you bragging on?
As the student council sponsor, one of the student council sponsors, I'm going to brag on Maddie Mawsey. She is a senior in student council, and she has been responsible for our dance decorations as well as our blood drive, and she's just been absolutely amazing coordinating it and running it, being a role model for all of us.
Awesome, thank you.
Hello everybody, so I'm here with
Miss Isaacs
with
the Grad Center.
Okay, so what is your class and what are your goals for the class?
I am a resource room where we like to encourage students to do their missing assignments, take missing tests, and just to stay caught up in their classes with their good grades.
Okay, so what are your biggest takeaways from last year and what do you feel was your greatest achievement of last year?
Biggest takeaway is watching the students grow in their classes and achieving, making passing grades and excelling in that class.
Okay, and then what about achievement?
My achievement is seeing them succeed at the end of the year.
Okay, so how do you introduce new students?
With a big smile and with a lot of energy to encourage them to do their missing work or do their tests and have faith in them that they are going to succeed.
Okay, so what makes Grad such a good tool to use?
Because I provide a lot of extra resources, I encourage them to want to succeed in their school career and just to be there if they need anything from me.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks.
So I'm here with...
Mia from Writing Center.
Okay, so what are your club and what are your goals for the club?
So the Writing Center is a place where any student can come in the middle of the school day to get help with any kind of writing assignment they may have. This can include essays, presentations. It can even be like short paragraphs that you just want to perfect. We're always open throughout the school day to help students if they come in looking for some kind of help on any English-related subject.
Okay. So what are your biggest takeaways from last year and what do you feel was your greatest achievement of last year?
So last year I was able to help a lot of people remove a bunch of forbidden words and my grammar really improved last year. So I was able to help really like pinpoint the not like more well-known aspects of grammar and help them fix that part of their essays a lot more.
Okay. So how do you introduce new students?
We introduce new students through teacher recommendations. If there's any kind of, if a teacher feels like a certain student is qualified, they'll email Ms. Hines specifically, and us as directors will interview them and like see if they're qualified enough. And even if you're like a freshman, we give training like throughout the semester that'll help you help other people in the Writing Center.
Okay. So what is the most common mistakes on students' essays?
I would probably say hidden forbidden words and probably a lot of grammar, just like with because people like to put like unnecessary commas everywhere that they don't technically need. And there's a lot of forbidden words that aren't on the forbidden word list, but still count as forbidden words. So I see those a lot as well.
All right. Thank you for allowing me to interview you about the Writing Center.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Cohen Geiger, and this is Rapid Questions with Cohen Geiger. What is the craziest reason you've ever heard for somebody being late to school?
Probably I just forgot all my homework at home, and I'm flunking my classes, so I have to go get my homework to turn it in, which isn't crazy, which is smart, but shouldn't have forgot it to begin with.
I feel like that's a fair point.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was failing, I would want to go get my homework so I wasn't failing.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. What was the craziest reason you've ever heard for somebody being late to school?
Last year, I had a student tell me that her cat was being too snuggly in the morning and she just couldn't get out of bed.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty good reason to me. Thank you. What is the craziest reason you've ever heard for somebody being late to school?
Someone got pulled over on the way to school for speeding. So I thought that was kind of crazy. And like the officer actually followed them here.
All the way to school?
All the way to school and told them that they were late because they were speeding on their way. So drive safely.
Drive safely. Do you think that I could be a secretary for a day?
Absolutely. I think you'd be a very good secretary.
What all would I have to do?
Well, over here, you'd have to answer the phone, tell kids to go to their grade level office and check in, and talk to a lot of parents to transfer calls.
Okay, are those parents are they mad?
Sometimes they are. Sometimes I do get yelled at.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't be able to take that.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you just gotta say it's okay and then transfer the call.
Thank you.
Ella, I'm so confused. Do you know who makes all the amazing t-shirts for all the clubs and organizations here at Northwest?
You mean the amazing people at the school store?
We have a school store and I didn't even know?
Yes. I think that we should go meet them.
We
Let's
have
go.
to. Oh my goodness, what is all of this stuff? How does this even work?
Well, it starts with our lovely designer, Barrett.
Hi everyone, I'm Barrett and I'm the designer.
And Barrett, can you explain to us how this process works?
Yeah, so first, when we get an order, some people will send us a design and then I will have to recreate it. Other times they will give like an idea they want and then I have to take and recreate that idea and see if they like that.
So it sounds like you have to be really creative for this.
Yes, you do.
And is this something that you're working on right now?
Yes, this is for the Little Lions cheer camp.
This is a sneak peek.
So after we have the design, what happens next?
Now it's time to actually make the shirt.
And the amazing mind behind all of this is Mr. Durham.
So Mr. Durham, how can a club that's interested in getting a shirt contact you and get their shirt printed?
Okay, so the easiest way is just email nhsdesigns@northwestschools.net and either me or Barrett will get in contact with you about the steps moving forward.
Okay, perfect. So what is your favorite part about running the Lion Print store?
Well, I like that it's student-led, so for the most part, I kind of just direct people what to do, and the kids at this point have kind of taken over, which is nice.
That's awesome, yeah. So where do all of the proceeds go from all the shirt sales?
So we actually give out scholarships to students based on the amount of profits we make in a year. And over the next couple of months, we are actually sponsoring families in need during Thanksgiving and Christmas period. So the more money we raise, the more money we can give back.
That's really awesome. Thank you so much.
Hey, you're welcome.
Wow, Ella, that was awesome. Thank you so much for taking me to the Lion Print store. I had no idea they did all of that.
Of course. And if your club is interested in having a t-shirt, contact Mr. Durham.
Have a great day, Northwest. Don't forget to be respectful, responsible, resilient, and ready.